Much. But people, good to be here, and thank the friends and followers. Awesome. Great to see you again. And yes, talking about the FPFL, that's Nigeria here, and of course the Chan, where Nigeria, of course, we know that we lost out long time ago, and the defeat to Sudan ended every hope of qualification. And so, but I say that, that group was very, very tough, The two of them almost making it to the final because Senegal, Sudan, waiting just about now for a match of the um, group phase. Mm. Of course, it finished nil-nil, but both of them, that result qualified both of them for the quarters. Yes, Nigeria, of course, managing a win, but it was too late. Too late, too late. So that means that group was very tough. But that's not an excuse. I spoke about the issues that Nigerian contingent faced, and I hope that those in authority will listen in and let's make it a better time outing. Next time, 2 years time when it's time for again for the champ. Because this one we know that this was supposed to be held in 2024, so it was suspended. First of all, early in the year, then suspended now. But finally, we held it, and tomorrow the final between Morocco and Madagascar. Yes, an unlikely finalist. I said it as I said Morocco were my pick from the beginning. As you watched my videos, I said Morocco were likely to win tournaments, and it's not far fetched. The quality is there. The counter attack, the way they move, the way the quick transitions, very very swift. The goal against Tanzania in the quarters, you know. So that's just the way they do. When they lost to Kenya, I was like, bro, you know. But here we are, and Kenya couldn't make it against the finest Madagascar in penalties. So it was tough for the sense. Even at the first place match, top place match, it's right about on now and joining. Well, it's as if it's a tough one for Sudan and Senegal. Even though Senegal should be able to edge it based on their experience, defending champions, and of course, become the first defending champions to ever contest for the bronze. But from my experience and from even the way this tournament has been, you really can't say who's going to win. Yes. So Sudan did very well. I mean, the Nigerian victory was one of the highlights of this tournament, and losing only on penalties. So, yes, it's going to be interesting to see how they. Okay, no, so they lost to. Okay, yeah, they didn't lose on penalties. Apologies, they lost to the a goal in the extra time. Yeah, that's for Sudan. And for yes, was Senegal that lost to Morocco 5-3. Yeah, so just shows the resilience of these teams. And I dare say that to pick a winner, I think it will just be down to who holds their nerve more because it will still go over to penalty shootouts this time around, even in top this match because both teams wanted to win. You could see that. And I mean, the Senegalese just missed one penalty, but you don't miss one penalty against Morocco. Morocco will score. Look at the ladies. Morocco, you don't miss. It's one thing that is a strength that they have. They do not miss penalties. You know, That I don't know if they train for it or I think they must be training. But mostly they can hold their nerve when they get to the penalty kicks. So and that in that same vein. So today if we go down to Sudan, Senegal, so Morocco. But I will be fair. In 90 minutes are fair. I will said it. Yes, I felt 90 minutes are fair. But in 90 minutes, um, if they come to the party, judging from the fact that the Senegal Lions have been champions here before, defending this title, having lost. So maybe they should have the edge. But it could go all the way. Extra time again. Okay, too. I think yeah, it go all the way this time around. But most likely they shouldn't. I don't think they should extra time. Top this match because I remember last time we went straight to penalties after 90 minutes. But let us wait and see. Maybe we'll find a winner. But Sudan look very good. Yes, even though I went to Senegal, but Sudan look. Because even looking at the match against Nigeria, Senegal was still Nigeria could still have gotten something from that match. But against Sudan, yes, there were errors. We don't go and all that, but Sudan 4-0 was too much. But for against Senegal, Nigeria could still have gotten something from that match. Yes. So I guess we're not sure that even though Sudan, I think Sudan, the fact that their league is suspended and all that, with the way they've carried themselves, with the way, except, and then of course that defensive lapse must end because the goal that, yes, the goal score was very, very painful. The Madagascar scored. You're looking at penalties 4 minutes, but they allowed it. The defense went to sleep briefly. So that is what will be the key. Who is ready to stand up and defend? Okay, so fine. In the finals tomorrow, Morocco, Madagascar. Yes, unlikely finalists. But I was surprised that Madagascar got through against Kenya. Yes, and even Kenya had the advantage early in the penalty shootout. But even the chances were not taken. Even Sudan against them didn't take the chances. So I think Morocco may still make it. I believe the experience they have will still count for something. But this Madagascar, they're not here to play. They want to win. So, but I still believe that Morocco have this edge. They did it last time. They did defend their side, so they put out of political. So they actually did surrender it on the pitch. But they did defend, so they are here now and they want to make it number three. So if they succeed, that means they become the first country to win the CHAN 3 times. I mean, won 2018 and 20. So let us wait and see if they can pull it off. We'll try to see who will start, who will hold on to their nerve. But with the way I see Morocco, the experience I think will come for something. Except maybe they were fatigued because even if it was almost the same thing, just the penalty shot that Madagascar didn't play was they scored in the 116th minute, while Morocco, went on to good penalties. But the time lag is both teams will still be, trying to recover from that very long match with 120 minutes. Morocco, of course, prevailing in on penalties. Yeah, against Senegal. Senegal missing one penalty, the first one was, and that was it. Okay, so let us wait and see what happens. If I believe Morocco may just have enough based on experience. That's all experience that they have. And if everything goes their way, no red cards, no referee decisions, controversial. So, well, Madagascar, we can say, let's wait and see. So, anything can happen. Okay, fine. Yes, we're talking about the. I won't want this to be too long. The NPFL again, Nigeria. Of course, we have said it. The issues with our league here causing us to have this kind of loss out in Abidjan. And interesting times here. Yeah. Yeah. So there were good times for the new team, the victories, Warrior Wolves, Yes, they both won. They both won. And of course, Warrior Wolves were more impressive because they actually won away from home at Katsina. So yes, victories won in their own stadium. So it's we expect that trend to continue. And then I was saying earlier that there's no middle anywhere again. Even here in the MPFL, Nigerian, there's no middle. We expect that okay, these are new voted teams, but there's no shaking. Nobody's going to be jittery. So it's time for those who are there, the Ibas, the Enugu Rangers, Rivers United, Remo Stars for scoring champions, defending champions now, to stand up and be counted. So I look at the fixtures again this and I'm like, wow. For Con Khalifa, there's really no hiding place. Yes, they secured a draw last time out, but now they are going to, they'll be hosting the champions, and it's the richest for champions. Yes, Con Khalifa, yes, a rich test for Remo because Remo, yes, they were able to. Con Khalifa got a draw in anyway, so that's a good one. And so they want to see, yeah, they are also now. So I don't know, are going to be champions? Are going to beat Remo Stars in their own stage? Let's wait and see. But Remo Stars will have something to say about that. So let's wait and see. And that was, of course, just one match tomorrow. The Bender Insurance will host Shooting Stars. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So but the other matches will be on Sunday, 4 p.m. But Bender Insurance host Shooting Stars, and for us, yeah, and the Bender have been, very, very difficult to break down. So when I saw them last time when they couldn't, I was surprised that I think it was a loss for Bender. Let me confirm that yes. But I said, traveling out to Maiduguri is not easy. Maybe that affected it. But now that they are playing in their own stadium, the Shooting Stars also lost to Bayelsa away. I mean, lost in their own stadium last time out. So both lost. Both teams lost their first matches. So I think who's going to be wounded enough? Bayelsa, I mean, Shooting, who's going to be wounded enough to take and yeah, Shooting or Bender now. So, but I think that the fact that Shooting Stars are traveling away, so I'll just give it to Bendel there. And I think that will be yesterday or Gobudia Stadium, somewhere in Benin. So I think Bendel Insurance will lose. Even though Shooting Stars will not want to lose the second match, I think that they even lost in their stadium. Like I said, I had to praise the officiating that in those days it was unthinkable. But I said, okay, maybe what happened to them when they hosted IKCT and escalated into something else and players want to be protected. And they actually were fined. And for the last few matches of last season, they couldn't, the fans were bad. So maybe that's why, but that's good. I hope that it continues that way. Peaceful pitches, peaceful atmosphere. At some matches here in Nigerian Premier. Okay, fine. Sorry, United, yeah, they didn't do well last time. They lost. So I think they played me, yeah, they played me good. So they lost to the Raiders. So let us see if Anas Yusuf, the top scorer last time out, can do something for them. So Abia Warriors were third in the MPFL last time, traveled away to Nasarawa, and let's all see how that will end up. Abia Warriors surprisingly were doing very well, doing very well. So Bayelsa United, that's a win. That's Barao. I didn't say I don't know Barao all the way from Kano down to Bayelsa. It's a long journey. I think Bayelsa could just nick that one there. Yeah, so Plateau United, Katsina Reviews at home. Don't forget Plateau losing, Plateau winning. Yeah, I think Plateau United. Uh, yes, they lost as well. They lost Wiki, so it's another interesting time. Two teams who lost. So Plateau United against Katsina and Kano Pillars, where our man GM now, the captain of Super Eagles, is there. Is in charge now, and Pillars. Yeah, they also lost last time out. Let's see what happens this time around. But looking at that fixture, Pillars, we just have enough. Yeah, we could always won last time. They'll be away from home. So Pillars, we just have enough. The evergreen captain there, Abiyari, and of course, okay, so, and of course, the GM. So, Warriors, Rangers, yes, Rangers surprisingly drew nil. And their own stadium against a newly promoted side. I'm like, what's happening? Yes, they are the former champions before Remo starts to go over, but you expect that with their pedigree, they will still need to get something from at least win. But it wasn't to be for Rangers, and now they go to Warriors. I can't really see how that way. On win they draw. Rivers United against Quara. Wow. Rivers United, remember, they scored first when they came down to the MK Abiola Stadium to beat the champions. Of course, it was second last time out. And Coach Vinny was saying, this time around, you know, for the mistake. And I really, they did very well. And but when they appear, or two teams after that draw in when they came to Ogun State, in Ogun State, not at the German Stars Complex. The MK also. So Rivers United should be able to get a win there. I know quite United is still one side, I know. But Rivers, when playing Port Harcourt, are very, very strong. And from what we hear, it seems as if they get to be thrown up on, you know, to the faithful. So let's hope and see. Maybe the extra home support will do well and help Rivers get their first victory of this campaign, finishing second last round. Okay, Golden City also Academy. And Academy are topping now because they scored two goals. Scored two goals last round. So, but this one they are coming all the way from Maribu to Lagos here. It's going to be tough for them. And I will not be able to call it straight victory, even though I see that the Golden City is going to win that one. Because I think when the highest scorers last round, yes, they score. A Golden City can score, they can score. So, yes, the Academy won last round. But I think this time around, if it's not even for Golden City, it'll be a draw. A score draw. Apparently, I think Golden City enjoying home advantage now should make it count. Look at the fact that they'll be coming all the way this long journey. So, Concalifa, OCI, okay, that was I mentioned that earlier. Hosting champions, baptism of fire. But as I said it, I was impressed with the way the old teams, I mean the new promoted teams came up. It was too tough to be counted. They did very well before them. Yeah, that's good. None of them lost. That's good. Two of them won and two drew. So and even those who drew against the big boys, you could say. So you expect that Eva change better. But let's just see what Eva will do this time around. Eva, really, I think Eva should be able to get a win against Tornadoes. I think they should be able to win this particular fixture. Since yeah, against Niger Tornadoes. Because Niger Tornadoes won, of course, they beat. Am I correct? Yeah, they beat Nasarawa. So let's just put and see what happens in this day two of the MPFL matches. Of course, tomorrow is Shooting Stars. But the other matches will be on Sunday. Yeah, so Bendel, Shooting Stars go to Benin tomorrow. Other matches will be on Sunday. Let's wait our players, fans get together. And I was surprised that Tornadoes were playing in Kwara. I'm like, what's happened again to their stadium? I remember that I mentioned it on this platform how Ruby Stars were affected because they're playing away from Makodi. They affect, no doubt about it. That's why one of the reasons they're relegated now. They're playing. First of all, we know that Remo Stars can't play their stadium. So I don't know. When I saw that Niger Sports were playing in Kwara again, I'm like, let's wait and see. Let's hope that the government-owned teams, those in charge, authority, make the stadiums better. Let the fans be able to access the stadiums. Now people can follow them now. Inquire. Yes, it's not too far, but it's still a distance. You know. So even for Remo Stars as well, who are private ownership, let's just do the remote. Sunshine, even Sunshine still were affected. As we playing, and talk about relegation. Okay, fine. That's the thing. So we'll talk about other other pressing issues. We don't want this to be too long, so let's wait and see. So I think Morocco will just play enough to get a third chance title. That we don't within Madagascar will have a say. Being that they have this fairy tale run to the final. Even with 10 men, they still progress. Wait and see. I just feel immediately I said it after the first I said Morocco. They in fact they even finished second to Kenya. Yeah, in their group. But despite all, they are still getting the final game. So the fact that even when it gets to the shootouts, they roll their nerve, or they mostly would likely. So I just see them getting the better, and the movements are so swift, fine transitions. So let's also what happens. If Madagascar can score, because their defense has been very good. Goalkeeper, I think it was one of the match for 3 times now. So if if they can score first, maybe they can now begin to whatever the Moroccan defense to have something to say. So that's for the CHAN. Because Nigeria, and I'll come back and talk about the our chances in the qualifier. Yeah, Sudan and Senegal still is again in the same group again for the World Cup. That would not be just players based on the continent. So, but even last time it was in March when they met, we finished new. So what I will say today is going to be tight again. The gold medal matchup. So I'll come back and talk about our chances about the World Cup qualifying. Out of this, but from what I see, we'll talk about it. Spot on.